Hello, everyone. Hello. Happy... What is it today? Saturday. Hello. Hello, everyone. Happy Saturday or Sunday, depending on where you are. Good morning, good afternoon, good night. I don't know where you are, but I hope you have a nice weekend so far. Hello. I'm alright. I'm okay. Hello, everyone. Nice ketchup, thank you. I don't think you guys have seen the ketchup for a while now. Just needed to remind you of my terrible habits. Hello! Hello! Good afternoon, good afternoon. Hi Shiina, hope you get some sleep last night and that Sakana didn't overwork you. To be fair, that deadline was like 10 days, so I didn't stay up for work last night, per se. I did a little bit, but I didn't do a lot. Hello, hello. Yeah. So as you guys know, today is a art stream. I haven't prepped for today's stream simply because I've been a little under the weather this week. I don't know if you guys noticed, just from physical illness, as well as, you know, just because of that, I've been a little bit under the weather. That BGM was best for chilling out and petting my cat. Not that I need BGM to pet my cat, but it's nice too. I also ate the noodles. A big reason why I wasn't able to be at peak condition this week. But it is what it is. I am starting to feel better. I am. Yeah, it's just been rough. I haven't been able to sleep the past couple nights at all. I took some melatonin and yeah, just altogether not in peak condition these past couple days. Yeah. It's been kind of sleepy, you know what I mean? So today we have something on our agenda. If you guys know, Iori's birthday is coming up, and I wanted to draw a gift for her. Oh, hold on. Why is it doing that? Ah! I bumped my stream deck that's sitting on the side. Hold on. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I haven't been able to sleep that well. I don't know, it just feels like I'm just going through a little weird phase right now. Thank you. Yeah, my stream deck is right by my mouse, so I bump it every so often. Thank you. Yeah, I'm a little sleepy today. Whenever I take melatonin or a sleep aid, I don't quite feel 100%, and I don't want to take caffeine because I feel like it's really messing up my my circadian rhythm. I don't know if that happens to you guys, but when that happens, I try to lay off the caffeine for a bit because it could be affecting everything. Yeah. I'm sure the sleep will come back. The $700 Miku doll? No. I have no place to put it. See, to have a $700 Miku doll, you have to have a lot of room to place it. And seeing as I only live out of my room, which is quite small, I don't think I have much room for a $700 Miku doll. I don't know if you guys know this. But yeah, today, who needs a bed when you have a $700 Miku doll? Actually, I don't think $700 Miku doll would be great in terms of your back if you're sleeping on it. I'll be very frank with you. I don't think it'd be quite amazing for your back. Alias house? Yeah, we need Alias house. I don't know if that's actually happening, but I remember hounding Sakuna for it, and he says if Gen 2 does well enough, it's something we might be able to consider in the near future. And I don't know what well enough is. I don't know what his definition of well enough consists of, but I'm sure with time we'll get there. Don't think I'm actually gonna buy it. I'm just joking. I'm just shit posting on Twitter. Sorry, give me a second. I didn't really come from another universe per se. I'm more of like a celestial being from Phase World, from this universe, here to like, how do you say this? Entertain you guys now because like you're bored of my old job. I hope that makes sense. I hope that makes sense. Pippa was pushing for Phase House. I know we were in discussion with management regarding Phase House at the time when she was talking about it on stream. Cause I know Pippa Senpai is not living in the greatest area right now. We thought, well, since we're all streaming, might as well move together and make collabs easier. Like, wouldn't it be great if we all got 3D and we were able to like mocap together in the same room? That would be pretty cool. That's all I'm thinking about. And I'd be able to cook food for everyone and make sure Remy isn't inhaling mold at every second. Well enough to live inside. Pippa, I don't know. I don't really know exactly where Pippa Senpai lives. Nor am I gonna dox Pippa Senpai, but I know she told us that she does not live in a great area, so I was very worried about her. We were all really worried about her. It's okay, you're not really late. You're not really late. I just started the stream if you just came in. Yeah. You don't ever need to say sorry for being late. I don't expect everyone to be here right when it starts. That would be wild if all of you came on time. She lives in our walls. She lives in our walls. Perhaps. I think it's better to be neighbors. Living together could go wrong. I think most of us have experience living with roommates. It's not all fun and games, but you don't have to worry about us too much. We're all adults here. Yeah. Hello. Yeah. I mean, we can't all like afford our own property, right? That'd be wild. That'd be wild if we could. So Remy, despite what she tells you, is an adult. She's older than most of you. Despite how it may seem. She's not exactly a human child. She's not exactly a human child. I know you guys are pressing X to doubt right now, but... Oh! Is her karaoke still happening right now? I was there earlier. Hold on. Duplicate. Isn't she like a couple thousand years old, guys? I don't know if you guys know this, but she's like a couple thousand years old. She's younger than me, but still. In terms of alias ages, I think she's like second oldest lore-wise. Hold on. YouTube. Yeah, she's still going on right now. She's been going on for a little bit. We're slowly all getting monetization. Slowly. Is she senile? I don't know. I don't know if that's what you call senile. I don't know if that's the right word. So I haven't drawn a full body in a long time, so forgive me if I am a little slow today. I'm kind of like your typical artist that doesn't do well when under any sort of stressors. Which is sort of irritating for an artist, to be quite frank. It's sort of irritating for any artist to be in a place where you can't perform. Yeah, I'm in like this weird place where I'm having a lot of trouble drawing because of general discomfort and because of my physical discomfort this week. Sort of how do you say this? Anxiety because of it. It's a little irritating, but It's okay. We'll work through it today. We'll work through it. We're not drawing Sakuna, we're drawing Iori. We're drawing Iori. I'm just drawing like a basic situation of what I wanted to do right now. I sketch very messy, especially when I'm planning out compositionally what I want to do. It's like usually very much a mess. And I don't really think about drawing things correctly or at all. I just need to know where the hell I'm placing everything. So forgive me if this looks really scuffed right now. I wanted to draw her like a cool assassin pose. But I'm not sure if I'm able to do it today. Hold on. I think the hips will have to face up as well, so... it'll be this shape. And then, Fishman fan art. Best Iori. Iori, yeah, Iori. Wait, what's this about Irie? What's this about Irie? Did you guys watch, Remy and Irie's, thing last night? Their collab after? We raided into them. It was so loud. I had them at like 10%. Yeah, I'm deaf now. I'm deaf now. I'm deaf now. Oh. I do a thumb. Like somebody asked, you not do thumbnailing? No. Only when it's like a serious composition, but today I'm just kind of sketching, so I don't need to do thumbnailing. You don't need to go do all the steps. Depending on what you're drawing, you don't really need to do that. You don't really need to do that. Let's see. And you guys keep apologizing for being late. You guys don't need to do that. You guys are making me feel bad now, but it makes me feel like I expect you guys to be on time, which is not the case. Unless it's a drawing lesson. And then if you're gonna interrupt in the middle and be like, can you go back and explain this? I'm gonna be like, no. You do not walk in the middle of class. It's like the only time. The only time. It's not that I think you're incompetent. It's just it's a lot to expect out of your viewers to be on time every single freaking day. That's a lot to expect. Sorry if I'm a bit quiet. Don't say you're incompetent, no. Everybody thinks that, like, are their worst critics. Everybody are their own worst critics. I used to say that about myself all the time, but it didn't make anything better, so I decided to stop. I decided to stop and just... how do you say this? Try to not call myself those things and just improve. Improve. I have skills. That's only because I've tortured myself for years doing these skills. But it wasn't always this way, guys. It was not always this way, for sure. Don't know if you guys... There's a lot of bad times I had learning how to draw, how to sing, how to do a lot of stuff, you know? I only show you guys... I've only started streaming when I've gotten a little bit okay at the things that I'm doing. But there was a long time that I just couldn't do anything, you know? Now that summer's almost over and fall is almost here, any thoughts on the soon to occur pumpkin spice apocalypse? You know, to be honest, I'm not really a big fan of holiday pumpkin spice. I think it smells like a candle, or like a candle store during the holidays. It doesn't smell like food to me, personally. I do like pumpkin pie, I do like pumpkin sweets, but I don't know about pumpkin spice stuff. There's not even any pumpkin in it. It just tastes like a candle to me. Yeah. Yeah. Wait, does Pippa like Pippa Senpai like pumpkin spice? Well, I don't have any problem with people not liking the things I like, so hopefully Pippa Senpai will understand my relative dislike for pumpkin spice. It's not really my thing. It's not really my thing. I think in America, it's made with pumpkin. But no, with pumpkin spice stuff, there's no pumpkin in it. Not even any squash. It's just the spices that go in the pumpkin pie. So no pumpkin at all. I don't know why people think there's actual pumpkin in it, but there's no pumpkin in it at all. Not even squash. Not even anything like that. No gourd. No gourd. You guys say things like Pippa Senpai has questionable taste and stuff like that, but I know you guys are like the most Zune of fans. I will die on that hill. You got like I can't pronounce her. Pippalists? Pippalists? Are the most Zune of every fan base, I feel like. You guys are so tsundere. Super tsundere. Kapipis, kapipis. That's the short. I should just say that from now on. Yeah, she does play it up a little bit. Yeah. People can only like what I like. Someone who spends all their time on Twitter. I used to be one of those people who spent all my time doom scrolling on Twitter. And then it did huge damage on my mental health. So I stopped. I tend to rest more now. I feel like doing nothing and going to bed sometimes is way better than doom scrolling wherever people post things. Yeah. She may like literal garbage, but I will still simp my teeth for her. That is a true fan right there. I hope Pippa Senpai's feeling okay. I know she just got a bunch of teeth was it teeth extracted the other day? I hope she's okay. I hope she's okay. Too, yeah. I've had a couple teeth extractions before too. They are not fun. Honestly, it's not too bad, but it's just the needle that they stick in you that really hurts. More than anything else, I feel. Yeah. Ooh, abscess. Oh, abscess. Oh my gosh. So like, yeah, other than the needle, it doesn't actually hurt. I remember when I had a tooth extracted, my dentist gave me a bunch of like drugs. Or like, they prescribed me like stuff like Vicodin and stuff. But I never ended up using it. I never ended up using it. I think I still have the bottle to this day. I'm the kind of person that won't use painkillers until the pain is like at least a 6 or 7 out of 10. If the pain is bearable, like below a 6 or 7, then I tend just to not take the painkillers. Because I don't think that procedures like that are supposed to be like completely without pain. And if you always take painkillers, then like, I don't know, it just feels a little unnatural to me. But that's just me. That's just me. I know everybody's pain tolerance is different too, so I don't want to judge. I don't want to judge other people for using painkillers when they need it. Yeah. I don't like the pain. I just think it's like a natural thing. When you have surgery and you have a healing wound, it's not meant really to be painless. I mean, you want it to be manageable, but I don't know. There's something iffy to me about always taking medicines that these big companies want to push out to you. But that's getting into weird territory, so I won't expand too much into that. I'm just one of those people who don't like taking more medication than I need to function. Let's see. Yeah, I'm not even gonna get into it, but I'm sure you guys can understand. Yeah. Yeah, exactly. Sometimes the pain is more bearable than the long-term effects of taking painkillers. Sometimes. Though if you really need them, please do take them. Like, as I said, I understand that people's pain tolerance are a little different going from person to person. I've been known to be the kind of person that physical pain is like no problem for me. It weirds some people out. It weirds some people out for sure. Like, what do you mean you don't need painkillers for this? I'm like, oh, I'll be fine. Doesn't feel that bad yet. I'll take it when things get real bad. Hold on. Let me just adjust things a little bit. I messed up. Hold on. I don't know how I'm gonna do this expression. I have like a little bit of reference here, but I'm not too sure. I should draw the face first. Hold on. Give me a second, guys. I did tell you I was gonna struggle a little bit today. Not every day is a good drawing day. Today is not a good drawing day, but I didn't want to push back more streams or do any of that jazz, so we're here. We're just gonna sit here and see what we can make today. Usually I get the sketch done before stream so we can line art, but yeah. We're just gonna get into it today. Hi how do you think you do on paper and pencil? Well, I started on paper and pencil. But it's much easier on stream with digital. Because it's very forgiving. I can make as many mistakes as I want. The dark souls of drawing. I don't like to be pressured on stream. Or when I have deadlines going. It's not so fun when there's deadlines and you're rushing to get a drawing done. Painting. Well, I used to be a watercolor painter before I started concentrating just on anime. I did fine arts exclusively for a while. I try not to draw anime, mainly because, you know, when you're taking fine arts classes, everybody looks down on anime. And so it's like, it felt like something shameful that you were doing. But as I, you know, marinated, as you say, in the community a little bit, you realize that the only artists that you know that are making money and are doing well are anime artists. So I just gave up on trying to hide my weakness and just, well, I have more fun drawing anime anyways, so that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna draw anime. And it was as simple as that. Yeah, people's careers seriously got started on DeviantArt, chat. Yeah. Yeah, it's either you become an anime artist, or you become an anime artist, you give up, and then start drawing furries. Tell me I'm wrong. I'm not wrong. I'm not wrong. I'm not wrong. Suspiciously well... Yeah, the furries are suspiciously wealthy. They're all very sussy and wealthy. I don't know where they get all their money. Like the guy who made the COVID vaccine. He's a freaking furry. Like they're like really crazy furry stuff. Like they're all like rocket scientists and stuff like that. Why are they so wealthy? It's so suspicious. You know those conspiracy theories where they say like, oh, the reptilians, they run the world or whatnot. I'm like, no, I think they're just furries or scalies. Don't worry about it. I think those are just furries and scalies. There's no reptilians. It's just some person went to a furry convention and got really triggered, and that's my theory. That's my theory. I'm convinced. This is my theory. Don't take my word for it. I'm just being dumb, but you know. I worked for a very famous boss, and oh man, I lost so much like faith in humanity during that job. Not only because of my company and my boss, but also the people that worked under me were convinced that my boss was like an alien or something, and that he kept his like skin suits behind his desk in the closet, in the secret closet. They're like, why else does he need a secret closet? And I'm just like, what? I'm like, man, I don't like my boss either, but jeez. What a theory! What a theory! I don't know what to say to that. Undercover alien boss. The lizard people! The lizard people! The freaking lizard people! But now I have a fish. Yeah, I work for fish now. Nobody tell him I have a fish tank. Nobody tell him that. Nobody tell. Man. I'm gonna snitch? You're gonna snitch? Oh no. Do you think Sakana's a freshwater or saltwater fish? What do you guys think? Saltwater? Oh man. I was gonna say if he's freshwater then I'm free, but no, I have a saltwater tank, so maybe I'm still fucked. I'm still screwed. Unfortunately. F. He's a league. He plays League while he gives me work. He plays League while he gives me a bunch of work. We love that. We love that. I don't know if you guys saw last night, but he did hand me more work. And the thing is, it's not just Sakana's work that I do. I do work for my other, like, gen mates too. And I'm behind on some work for my senpais, which I feel really bad about because... yeah, the priorities shift. Especially during debut time. I was stuck doing debut stuff, so there's a lot of stuff that I need to catch up on for the senpais. Also, sorry if my voice is a little strange today. I am very, very tired this week. Very, very tired this week. I don't know what's going on. Just not doing well health-wise. The health just decided to plummet this week in particular. You don't mind the voice? I know it does mean that they think I do good work, but it is a little tiring. A little tiring, but it's okay. I'm very thankful to be given the opportunity to work for my senpais and everyone. Because I'm not a very socially adept person. So collabs are hard for me. It's hard for me to get comfortable in the social settings. So I feel like if I do this, then at least I can do something. I can do something. Is it terminal, my Pipkin? Very much so. Very much so. If it's my Pipkin, yes. It's terminal, sadly. All Pipkin is terminal. Hold on. Sketching, I'm so self-conscious during the sketching phase. Not even gonna lie. Super self-conscious. I'm like, oh no, I'm gonna reveal today how I'm actually a fraud. And it takes me forever to make a good drawing. Thank you for the $5 super chat, Zero Light. Thank you so much. No, not Dark Souls. Dark Souls did not wear me out. It's how do you say this? Just a week in general. Just a little worn out. In general, not a big deal. Just had a rough week, you know. A little bit of a rough week. I'm an introvert by heart. I'm a huge introvert, so it's very, very tough sometimes. I'm still adjusting to streaming, it seems. Like, I'm relatively comfortable on stream, but some days I just want to sleep. Some days I'm just a sleepy granny, you know? Can't be helped. It's just how it is. See? Oh, wait! Remy! Congratulations on your monetization! Congratulations, Remy. Did you guys give Remy lots of head pats and lots of super chats? I saw there were some big akasupas earlier. I saw there were some big akasupas. You guys did a good job. You guys did a good job! Yay! You guys gave Remy your life savings? Good. Ine. Good job. Gave her a lot of supas? That's good. Ine. She owns Face Connect. I hope she can upgrade her computer, guys. Remy, if you're here, you're gonna upgrade your computer? You gave her your firstborn. Amazing. Exactly as she ordained. Are you gonna participate in Remy's toilet review? Maybe I'm not as well versed in toilet as Remy is, but if she wants me on the toilet review as a IBS sufferer, then I will totally oblige. It's something I am not against. Toilet review. I think we're the two mold connoisseurs. I'm not a mold connoisseur, but I get stomach problems as much as Remy do. As much as Remy does. But for different reasons. But for different reasons. I don't get the mold, but I have other issues. I have other issues. Mold raid? Mold Connect is real. You guys heard it here. Mold Connect is real. Why the ketchup? Because I drink ketchup. It's a beverage. It's my beverage of choice. Everybody that's new always asks why I have ketchup, but it's my beverage of choice. Understandable if you drop me for this. I won't get mad. Oh man. It's quite a filter, isn't it? It's quite a filter, isn't it? okay. It's okay. I understand. Love ketchup. Simple as. Yeah, we're big ketchup fans. Or at least I am. I can't speak for all of chat, but I can speak for myself. I love ketchup. I think people put off by the I don't bring up. You guys keep bringing up the Fujoshi talks. Don't even start. It's you guys who start that conversation. Don't project your needs and wants. Don't project. Mayo-pan? What's mayo-pan? What's mayo-pan? I've heard of like mayonnaise, which is like ketchup mayonnaise, which is a good combo for burgers and whatnot. But I have not heard of whatever that was. You can actually clean metal items with ketchup because of the acidity. You could do that with Coca-Cola too. June's bread and mayo? I've never had June's bread and mayo. Never. Just bread and mayo? Is that even good? Is that even good? I've never had just bread and mayo. I've had corn and mayo. Corn and mayo. Elote. I love elote. Elote. White bread and mayo? I don't know about this one, guys. I'm not so sure about this one, my friends. I don't know if you guys are being serious or not. Is it really a thing? Is it really a thing to eat white bread and mayo? Like just white bread and mayo? No, even if you add ketchup, it's a little weird. I'd need like some sort of protein in it. There's a bread sandwich. Isn't that like a British thing? Isn't that a thing of les Angleterre? Les Angleterre. The English? And they call it a bread buddy or something like that. Something atrocious. Oh my god, why is my tablet doing that? Oh, crisp buddy. I feel like that's more American. I feel like that's an American thing. Though I could be wrong. I could be wrong. I'm not too versed on these atrocious foods. Do you like pickles? I do, but in moderation. I don't eat pickles out of the bag. They have to be like in something for me to enjoy them. I can't eat them by themselves unless they're sweet. I like the sweet ones. I have a bit of a sweet tooth. I love sweets. Yeah, like bags, pickles straight out of the jar. I know some people who drink pickle brine. That is not my thing, no. That is sodium overload. My heart will not be able to handle the amount of sodium in that in that thing. Personally, I'm so sleepy. Hold on, let me take off my jacket. A pickled Meemaw is not ideal. Doesn't ketchup? It does, but don't worry about it. It's still less than pickles, pickle brine. It's still less than pickle brine, guys. Don't worry about it. Big fan of pickled food. I like kimchi and like pickled radish. More of the Asian varieties of pickles. I'm more into those. Not too much into sauerkraut or any of that kind of thing. Yeah, like the ones you put on the Japanese curry too, that's really good. I like those. Hold on, guys. I'm trying to figure out the shape of the head. I'm so sleepy. It's so hard. It's so hard to concentrate. Can't bring myself to try chicken feet. Chicken feet, I mean, it's an acquired taste. It just tastes like, it's just like a very collagen-rich sort of thing. There's no meat. Or there's barely any meat on the chicken feet. But yeah, definitely an acquired taste. It's not anything amazing if you've never had it. You can just say you've had it for the Vine. Is that too boomer to say? Vine doesn't even exist anymore. You can just eat it once just to say you ate it. As for me, I personally can't do a dim sum without chicken feet. It would be incomplete without that dish. Vine... there's people who grew up now who have no idea what Vine is. Yeah, it's good. It's good to me. That's what I'm saying. It's good to me, but I don't think it'd be good for like an average person. And I don't blame people for not liking it, because it is a little funky. It's a little weird. Especially if you're not used to that sort of thing. It's a little... It can be a little weird, you know? I don't judge. I don't judge. Zune? Oh my gosh! I had a Zune. Oh my god, if you know what a Zune is... Man. Oh man, I remember. Oh. It was like an iPod competitor, yeah. Man. You knew a Zune stan? Well, RIP that Zune stan, I know. It's not a viable product anymore, but they did put up a good fight. They did. In the advent of Apple. They did put up a great fight, I'll give them that. I really got one on its final year. Were you happy with it? Were you happy with it? Discontinued 2012. I feel like 2012 wasn't that long ago, but if I think about it, it's a decade ago. And I don't want to think about that. I don't want to think about how Zune was a decade ago. Jeez. No. Let's change the subject. Let's change the subject. We do not need to subject ourselves to our age. We do not need to subject ourselves to how old we actually are. Can we go back to simpler times? I sometimes wish we can go back in time, but then other times, I don't. 'Cause then, if I went back in time without, at least if I didn't know the things I knew now, I'd have to relive my mistakes probably over again. And a lot of those things in my life I got past at the... How do you say this? Like... like maybe there's a different universe that I didn't live through that. You know? Like... What if I don't make it through? Like some things I barely made it by like a hair, you know? Ever think of that? Maybe I might not survive the second time around. Yeah. Exactly. I mean, the best that can happen is I become a VTuber a little earlier in my life. And maybe be a big boy. But I don't know. I don't know if I would give up what I have now for a new future. I don't think I would. It wasn't easy to get here. I don't plan to do it again. Hold on, guys. Let me finish this. I'll read chat in a little bit. I see it moving in the corner of my eye. Just hold on. You wouldn't be stuck in the basement of a fish. But maybe I'd be stuck in a different basement. And it could be worse. And it could be better. But it could be a lot worse. You know what I mean? Like, you don't know. Nobody does. Nobody knows. Yeah. Buy Bitcoin early? Yeah, imagine what you can do if you were granted the ability to go back in time. I think I would have worked a lot harder and stopped letting mental hang-ups get in the way of my progress. That's the main thing. That's the main thing, I think. Hold on. Let me get some water. Steins Gate, but Shiina replaces Shiina Mayuri. Tragic. You know, I couldn't really get into Steins Gate. I couldn't get into Steins Gate. Mostly because I have a friend in real life, IRL, that ever since she watched Steins Gate, she hasn't been able to stop doing... And she's a sweet girl, bless her heart. But she's not stopped doing doo-doo-doo ever since. Ever since Shiina Mayuri. And I can't, for the life of me, get into it because of that. Is that... doo-doo-doo. Like, every time I hear it, I get, like, triggered. And that's rich coming from a VTuber, obviously, but... You know, it's like one of those things. It's one of those things. Hold on, guys. Let me finish the boobas. Boobas are hard to do for me. Because I don't have any. I don't have boobas like this, so they're hard to draw because I don't quite understand them. You'd think for a woman they'd be easier, but if you're a woman with no boobs, it's hard all the same. It's hard all the same. Mucho breasto. I have not mucho breasto. I have negative. Negative breasto, my friends. I do not know what it's like to be gifted in this way. In the breast department, I am severely lacking, as they say. When it comes to boobage. Concave booba? I thought you were premium? What do you mean? What do you mean? You thought I had breasts? You thought I had breasts? Hold on. Yeah, I have negative booba. I know you guys are either. A lot of you guys just came from Remy's chat. Why are you watching us? We're like the two flattest. Even Panko has more than we do. Even Panko has more boobage than we do. Why are you here? You can't freaking fool me! You can't fool me! my gosh. Anatomy troubles. You can tell I have not practiced in a billion years. It's hard because when I use real people as a reference, it helps. But unfortunately, real people do not have the same proportions as an anime girl. So sometimes that stuff gets in the way of drawing anime girls. You have to like relearn anatomy. Yeah, exactly. Real people are not anime girls, though I'm sure it's better that way. It's better that way. I can say with absolute certainty. Tootie. It's not like real life, and we should be thankful for it, I think. It'd be concerning. It'd be way too concerning if it was like there's no difference. That would be pretty yab, I think. So when I am struggling, I just like to sketch back layer again. Usually it takes me hours to come up with like how do you say this? Like a sketch? Cause for me anatomy is still something that I struggle a lot with, personally. But I don't stop until I get it down. Just don't quit, you'll get it. Flat is the best size. I mean, everybody has their preferences, right? Everybody has their preferences, understandably. Understandably so. Oh, thank you for the $5 super chat. You may lack the big assets, Shiina, but your personality and talent cannot be so easily replaced. Meemaw love and such, you know. Thank you! Thank you for your $5 super chat, Denim Dan. Thank you. Everyone's got an opinion. Everyone's... The thing is, at Face Connect, everybody has their niche catered to, I feel like. There's somebody for everybody. Even if I'm not that girl, there's another girl out there who's perfect for you. And I think that's beautiful. I think that's wonderful. Thank you for your $5 super chat, Komachi's Archive. From Google, studies have shown that rich men love women with small breasts, while the poor love those with big busts. I'm not gonna comment too much about that, because I don't want to assume everybody's economic situation. But that's cool. I don't know if that's like... I would have to see some studies about that. Yeah. But yeah, there's a girl for everyone here at Face Connect, and I feel like that is quite wonderful. I mean, you're talking to VTuber. It's okay if you're pretty poor. I understand. I understand. It's like Ponko's post the other day. You don't have to have money to support your favorite VTuber. There's other ways. There's other ways. And you don't have to be the perfect fan. A lot of people feel pressured to do this and that. What's more important is that you guys feel comfortable and are enjoying yourselves. The content. That's more important than anything else. Whether or not you can support monetarily, that is irrelevant. Poor is also relative, yeah. Depends on what kind of lifestyle you want. Like, if you want to live in a mansion and, like, have 5 Lamborghinis in your Lamborghini garage, then things are gonna be a little different for... Like, what poor is to you is gonna be different than what poor is to somebody who just wants to, like, live a peaceful life. Here in my garage. Thank you for your $10 super chat, Hunter Parks. Thank you so much. Bubble tea. I will order some bubble tea. I think today's a good day for that. Actually, if you think about it. You are rich in spaghetti. If you are here in my chat, you are rich in spaghetti. Happiness has not really much to do with how much money you've got, but really how you manage your lifestyle and find community and control the size of that community in your life. Like, if you find a place that you belong and everybody agrees with each other, then yeah, chances are you're gonna be pretty happy, you know? You're gonna be pretty chill. You're gonna be a pretty happy individual in your community. But the moment you feel a little ostracized or not belonging, or that you know too much about the world, that's when unhappiness starts to settle in. That's what I feel. Yeah. That's why these days people are a lot more unhappy, because they spend all their time looking at news around the world and thinking it really matters to them. Which I get, that's a noble cause. But it makes for a lot of unhappiness. Yeah. That's why people like to shit on big cities and city life, because when you're in like a city, there's more people and less people care about you. And your world is really big and you know too much. That's why city people tend to be a little bit unhappy. It's not a bad thing if you can manage it. But if you can't, and there's a lot of people who can't, sadly, city life is not for you. Maybe a more slow-paced small community in the countryside was more suited. But it's hard to do that these days, you know? It's hard to do that these days. For many reasons. Yeah, but farmers have a tough life. Farmers have a tough life. You see their big houses when you're driving around to the countryside. But they live a very harsh life. When it comes to their jobs. Their jobs are rough on the body. But if you're not scared of that sort of thing, then I don't know, perhaps that's something to consider. sorry, Iori-senpai. I'm making you naked. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I will put clothes on you. I swear to God, please do not be mad at me. I hope Susan doesn't take this down. Don't, Susan, please. Susan, please. It's what Iori would have wanted. This is true. I know Iori-senpai is into some things. I know that. I know that. I feel like Iori-senpai and I have very similar taste. But I'm such a shy bean. I haven't been able to really connect with my senpais all too much. Tenma senpai was easy to connect with because she always went out of her way to interact with us. So I think out of all the senpais, I did say that I probably am closest to Tenma senpai, but yeah, I'm still waiting for an opportunity to get to know everybody else a little bit more. Hopefully one day I can go on a phase trip with everyone too to get to know everyone better. I didn't get to go on that trip everybody was on. In pre-debut. Ari went, but yeah. I didn't get to go. So maybe next time. Maybe next time I'll get to know them a little bit better. Beach trip? I would love to go on a beach trip. Beach episode! Beach episode! A Phase Connect? That'll be freaking awesome. Getting your most Minhera members to come outside is gonna be a challenge. It's gonna be a challenge to get everybody outside, I'll be very honest. Just hit up Rie. Rie, I want to visit Rie one day. She lives in Australia, doesn't she? They have some pretty nice freaking beaches over there. Australia. Bondi. I can't do the Australian accent. Bondi Beach. I like to watch that show about the lifeguards and how they like rescue tourists all year round because tourists can't freaking swim and they don't read the signs that are like beware the riptide. It's fascinating. It's fascinating, I tell you. Too many killer animals. Yeah, their spiders are huge, aren't they? They're like massive spiders. Okay, don't mind the fact that you're kind of naked right now. Don't worry about it. Bada bing, bada boom. We will adjust the body in a little bit. Don't worry about it. And then we'll trace over it again. Because I can't draw arms for today. Today arms is my greatest enemy. Arms and boobs. Arms and boobs, my friends. Despite all my years of drawing, I still struggle. But that's okay. I can learn anatomy from Meemaw. Can you? You shouldn't. This is one thing you should not learn from me, is body anatomy, because I am still working on it. I am still working on it. It'll probably take me another year before I get good enough to take like more serious professional commissions because of my lack of understanding of the body in general. Probably take me another solid year of work. Of consistent work. And that's another issue. I'm not that consistent. All things considered, I'm pretty trash. But it's okay. We're working on it. And that's what matters. Okay. And now I go ahead and I like to warp everything a little bit to make sure everything looks good. And then we actually go in with the drawing part of it. Let's see. Transform. This is what's great about... How do you say? Like, about, Oh, thank you so much for the tip! Hold on, what does that say? Let me make it bigger. Do you have any advice on drawing perspectives and objects, people at different angles? People, I can say you can imagine parts of the body as like, I don't know if you guys saw earlier when I was sketching, but I guess I can add another layer here. Everything's a polygon, right? So if you imagine the head, it's a sphere, right? How do you denote the sphere? Well, I want to make it so that she's looking down a little bit. So obviously you're gonna follow that shape, right? Even with the body, right here, this is a polygon. So it's kind of facing back like this. There's a polygon there. And then there's like... for the hips too, right? So, you're looking at her straight on. From probably somewhere in the middle. So from here on, things are gonna change, right? So if you do a polygon here... like another polygon here, right? And then I always think of there's like this special muscle here that attaches. And then the legs are attached to this as a cylinder down this way. And here too. And then the feet are hard. I can explain the polygon some other times, but when you can break down shapes like this, you can very easily start placing things on there. Yeah. So for the body example, you want to place the arms. Hold on. Attached through here. And then the boobs are on this axis. So you're able to place it in accordance. You know? Everything's kind of a shape. If you break it down, it's easier. If you can imagine it like that, then it makes a lot more sense. Yeah. So that would be my advice. We can have another lesson about it when I do get better at this myself. But you guys can play around with that, and then it's basically what I'm doing. Yeah, I hope that was helpful. I hope that was helpful. And then I like to go, because it's digital and it's just the sketch, I like to mess around with the shapes a little bit more to make sure I like what I'm seeing. Otherwise, not a big deal. We can always fix it in post. Because my sketch always does not end up looking like the final product. If that's something you should know about me. Like, this is not good, and it's gonna end up looking like, yeah. And then I just go in very quickly again, just to figure out the neck and stuff, because I'm not very consistent, so I have to redraw a lot of the parts anyways. You don't have to be perfect. You don't have to be a perfect artist to do a good drawing. You just need the patience to figure it out. Like, I made the neck too fat here. That's what sketching is for. You're going to go and make tons of mistakes, and then you're gonna go fix them. Yeah. So now we're gonna make this light, and then we're gonna go over it again. Like, a lot of people, they're like, I don't do line art. Because I can't redraw something over and over. But I feel like you can't get better unless you can. Like, go back, redraw the same thing, fix your mistakes over and over and over again until you're happy. Even if it takes you forever to finish one piece. I feel like that's more, you get more out of that experience than if you were to just, oh, it's just a sketch, I'm just gonna leave it like this. Yeah. Yeah. I would say always challenge yourself to try to, like, do a little bit more, even if it's inconvenient. Even if you have to trace over the same darn drawing like a billion times. I'd say it's worth it. Everything is just a bit of patience. Now do you guys see why I rarely rage in Dark Souls? Even if I die 30 times a boss, I'm like, oh, okay. I find drawing much more infuriating. I find it much more infuriating than anything else I do. You have to be kind of an M to do art. I will die on that hill. I will die on that hill, okay? You have to be a little bit an M, at least, to be an artist. Especially if you're getting used to socking to deadlines, if you're gonna work for phase. Especially if you're gonna work for phase. Gotta be a little bit of a masochist. feel like most VTubers are a little bit of a masochist, if I do say so myself. To some degree. To varying degrees, but most of us are on the M scale. Yeah, exactly. All VTubers are to some degree. Every line art sketch is a death on the road to winning. Exactly. Exactly. I'm the Bob Ross of Dark... No, I'm not. I know I infuriate half of you when I play that game. And yet, so many of you show up every time I play that darn game. You guys just love Dark Souls, no matter how bad I am at it. I'm embarrassed because I already told you guys that I'm a returning player. But I've turned out to be the most trash returning player you guys will ever meet. It's been a while. It's at least been a year or more since I've touched the game, so I apologize, but you know what? I'm having fun, so it's all that matters. I'll be honest, The Witcher is more my speed. That is the perfect amount of difficulty. It's not so easy like Yakuza that sometimes the fighting is a chore. It's just enough for me. Dodging is starting to feel good for me too. Like I'm finally starting to really like get the hang of it. Yeah, and the main protagonist is gorgeous. It kind of helps the whole situation, doesn't it? It helps the whole situation. There's no way you can get bored. It's just eye candy the whole time. Well, the snoo too. I like the game's kind of sexy and exciting at the same time. What? What, didn't you guys try to snoo the witches? I bet you guys have when you guys played it. What's the point if you don't snoo all the witches? What's the point? I wish I can be a big blue ball witch, but I'm not. I'm not. I'm not, sadly. I'm just not built for that kind of thing. I'm just a little flat bean. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Peepaw. I will never snoo. I still can't believe there's that part in The Witcher where we played and they were like, the ladies that were helping out, they're just like, oh, she's your daughter? It doesn't matter if she's shapely enough. I was like, what? Excuse me? Excuse me, sir? Yeah, the freaking crony. I was like, oh my god, did they really do that? They really said that. They really said that on my stream. They did that. Wow. I don't know what to say. I don't know what to say, my friends. That one's a little yabai. Even for me. Even for me. Fanfics have it worse? That's debatable. Since your usual Tumblr people write your fanfics, or like your Twitter people, they've gotten considerably more tame over the years. I'm really into really problematic ships. Like, for me, I'm really into that kind of stuff. And it feels like when I was younger, people were able to talk about it. Like, we were able to talk about our little degenerate ships together and not like have a problem. But now it feels like if you talk about it too much, some kids on Twitter will try to ruin your life. So I don't find that much enjoyment in talking about that kind of stuff these days. Yeah. Yeah. It's a little puritanical, you know, I think personally. A little puritanical, a little misplaced sense of justice, but you know, what does an old lady know? What does an old lady know? I'm irrelevant. I'm just a little lady here, trying to enjoy myself. Yeah, I mean, it's best to ignore that kind of stuff, right? But you can't deny they're a little intimidating. At least to me, because I'm a freaking weenie. I don't think they're evil. I just think they're maybe a little young to be online, or have a misplaced sense of like righteousness. I don't think they're like evil people. Like, no, I don't really think there's many evil people in this world. But I do think that a lot of people just have a lot of time. Have not really been out in the world yet, or you know. And that's fine. I'm sure they'll mellow out with time. So I'm not going to be too hard on them. Yeah, exactly. Because the world for a lot of adolescents is still pretty small. You know what I mean? Like, they're still figuring themselves out. They're still figuring out the world. They think they know, but they don't. I'm sure you remember what you were like when you were a teenager. And I'm sure you cringe at some of the things that you did before. And that will go on for generations, you know? Every generation's gonna have their set of cringe. So like Twitter is not real world, but it's still intimidating when a big part of our livelihoods depend on how our ability to handle social media. Yeah. That's the crappy part, really. Like, for most people, it's like nothing, right? But for us, it's a little more important because so much of our livelihood sadly depends on Twitter. Which is stupid to say. I hate it, but it is what it is. Yeah. I feel bad for the generations today where all their cringe years are archived online. Forever. Yeah, for sure. I feel so bad for the younger generation. Like, imagine all your cringe teenage quirks archived on TikTok. Forever. And ever. And ever. A mistake. Big mistake. I would not live that down. I think I would, like, just, word puzzle. I would not survive that. I'm too anxious to survive that. I don't know how these kids are faring, but are they good? Are the kids okay? They're probably not. How have I been? A little bit anxious. Thank you for asking, but I'm doing better. I'm doing better. Thank you. Yeah. Oh yeah. Those parents. Some guy said, even worse with little kids who have no choice about it. Like the parents who post all their kids' stuff online. Ooh, not great. Not great. Not great for a lot of reasons. First of all, Opsec. Terrible Opsec for their kids' futures. What if their kid doesn't want to be online? It's so bad. Like, I don't understand how they could do that. I could never. I would not live that down if let's say I had parents who put all my stuff online since the moment I was born. I would die. Dopamine rush more important than your privacy? Well, for some people, their livelihoods, they're an internet personality. You kind of have to sacrifice a little bit of that privacy, especially for normal streamers. I know a couple really big ones, and they don't really have a choice, you know. Like your identity and your face is so important to your job that like they do stuff like move around a lot, so they're not in one place all the time. So that's why they're all renting and they don't really own houses and stuff like that. Just something to consider, you know? Like, it's a price that you pay. Yeah. No name drop. I can't drop the names. Yeah. Once you're large enough, I feel like it's kind of really hard to have good Opsec. Like, really, really, really hard. I know very few big online people who are able to maintain Opsec. Sorry, I'm sketching so slow. I'm really struggling today. I know very few very large content creators who are able to maintain a certain level of privacy with their content as they grew, which is scary to think about. Which is scary. I'm like the most stickler person out of, I think, Gen 2 for like Opsec. I've like gotten literally upset at, you know, a gen mate or two because they like the Opsec wasn't there and I was really worried about them. It's really frustrating. Yeah. Yeah, it just takes one person you trust to mess it up for you. Yeah. Yeah. What's frustrating the most to me when there's like content creators that have not experienced the breach of privacy yet, they think that it's not something that happens to you, it's something that happens to somebody else. And when I see that, it terrifies me and it stresses me out. So I'm like, please, like, you gotta take care of this because it's better to be safe than sorry. And I know I'm coming off as like a crotchety old man, but like, it's better to like take care of it than to like not. Because once something happens, you can't take that back. It's the internet. It's out there. No, I speak through experience. But yeah, it gets me pretty riled up. Not gonna lie. not gonna lie. Yeah, and I get the okie dokie boomer. And I'm like, oh my god, I'm going to explode. I'm going to explode. Yeah, yeah, everyone just needs to be aware of their privacy a little bit better. It's like... Man. Especially as content creators. But just any average person, you don't even need to be a content creator. You can just... Somebody could just decide to mess with you one day and then try to make your life miserable, and because you put a little bit too much information on your LinkedIn, you made it very easy for them. Maybe that's a little paranoid of me. Maybe that's my Pipkin talking. But very, very important. Which, by the way, if you're a VTuber in my chat, I'm gonna tell you this. If you have a LinkedIn, get rid of it. Get rid of it. It's not worth it. Not worth it. Yup. Yeah, you have to come to terms with the fact that people are gonna be looking for you. But you can do things to kind of stave it off. Like, make it not so easy for people to find you. You can do stuff like lock your socials, or be super paranoid and Pipkin like me and keep your actual IRL circle super small to the point you become a hermit that never goes outside and people wonder what happened to you. I haven't been seen outside for many years. Yeah. You kinda gotta be like that. Don't recommend. Please go outside, touch grass, but yeah. Definitely just be a little careful, guys. I worry for everyone, you know. I'm the kind of person that if I get really worried about you, I get really like weirdly Pipkin about it. And it seems like I'm not being nice about it. Like I'm being overly serious. People find me overly intense. I don't know if you know people like that. But I come off that way. It's a little scary. It's a little scary. Sounds like your mom. Can't help it. I'm like that to other people. They tolerate me nowadays. It is mom behavior. Everybody says they want a mom friend until they actually have one. And then they call you a party pooper. They're like, I don't know about this, man. You're kind of pooping the party a little bit here. It's okay, though. It's okay. Dude, I'm not feeling this drawing, but we're gonna keep going because I don't think we're gonna get anything better today. This is as good as it's gonna get today. And that's okay. Power through. Why is my background all shifted? Why is my background like super shifted? I like don't like how I drew the face today, but I hate how I drew the face today. Oh my god. It's okay. We'll keep going. Yeah, probably. But maybe they just want me to play the bad cop. It's fine. Pretty clean drawing. Oh man, not one of my finest works, but thank you. Thank you. Some days drawings just don't turn out as good as I want it to, and that's just what it is. It is what it is. I'll redraw it again in my spare time if I hate it that much. I do that too. Like, if I hate something enough, I will redraw it as many times as it takes for me to be happy with it. And that could be stopping drawing for that day and then just coming back the next day and redrawing everything. When my mood is better. Lack Sensei? Aw, that means a lot. I love Lack Sensei's drawings. I love it. Do you ever feel envious of other artists' skills? Absolutely. Absolutely. I tend not to look at many people's art because of confidence, but sometimes it motivates me. You have to look at other people's art to get better. I would argue that developing your artist eye by looking at artists' art that are like way better than you is arguably more important than the act of drawing itself. Because how would you know what looks good if you don't develop that? Yeah. Sometimes I don't draw for months because I'm in an art block, but I'd be looking at art and I come back and I end up drawing better because I spent my time actually developing my visual skills than actually drawing. Sometimes it's really important. Maybe you do need to take a break. Maybe you just need to look at more art. And then you need to come back a week later, or 2 weeks later, or even a month later. So, I think jealousy is one of those things that you kind of have to manage. I don't want to sound preachy. I'm just saying this as somebody who dealt with a lot of jealousy in my life. I was a horribly jealous person in my youth. Constantly comparing myself to others, had no confidence. Still kind of struggling with self-confidence, but jealousy, you see it all the time, especially in the industry that I'm in. Yeah, literally in the industry that I'm in, or any creative field, jealousy is gonna be one of those things that you will deal with. That's just like, you can't avoid it, you know? Jealousy, envy, envy, whatever, they come hand in hand, right? And it is a really ugly feeling, but it's a natural feeling. What people need to learn to do better is to manage it and to not let that personal sort of hang-ups affect how you treat other people. I think that's the most important thing. Yeah. Yeah, exactly. To overcome jealousy, you need more self-love. Ideally, one would be happy for another person when they succeed, not take it as a personal attack. Ideally, yes. But I would be lying if I said that I was like perfect and I never felt any envy or jealousy, and that it was always a positive feeling. Sometimes it doesn't start out that way. Like, and that's a normal person reaction. As long as you get from point A to point B and get to that place where you're able to treat that person nicely and like be happy for them, even while holding this envy inside, you're good, you know? But I feel like a lot of young content creators these days don't really know how to do that. And it leads to a lot of misunderstandings. Yeah. It's just I can say this with confidence because I was one of those terrible people. There was a girl I really admired when I was much younger, and I remember I would like copy everything she did. Everything. And she got so fed up with me. She got so fed up with me. Things you go through as children, you know? But I learned those lessons early. So I'm not ashamed. I can talk about it. I am you, but I was not stronger. I was not stronger. Well, I'm chill now because I've been through stuff, you know? I don't think... There's a lot of people who you think are chill who are not actually that chill, but just have seen enough stuff or made enough mistakes to the point where you're just like, well, there's not really much that bothers me anymore. Like, I've learned my lessons. I'm pretty sure there's much more lessons to learn in life. But yeah, you're just kind of like, whatever. You're just kind of whatever. Yeah. Yeah. Eventually your pipkin will overflow and you will become more normal. At least better at masking the pure pipkin that flows through your veins, if that makes sense. You know what they say, right? Like, who you are isn't the first thought you have. It's the second one after. So the first thought when you see something is usually very judgmental, right? But then you're like, oh crap, that's not okay. Like, that's really a personal thing that I have. That's my problem. So you do the second thing you think of, which is be nice. You know, be kind and understanding, and that is who you are. More so than the first thought that you have. That's what they say. Yeah. But yeah, with drawing, it's kind of like that too. I believe in you. I do think that you will enjoy looking at art. you will enjoy looking at art eventually. Just think of it as something you do to like better yourself, to push yourself forward. Like, you gotta do this. Like, you gotta be like, wow, I hate how well they did this thing right here. I'm gonna study this thing until I am just as good or better. Like, that's okay to think. That's okay to think. You are not a bad person for having these sort of crazy, intense moments where you're like, I'm gonna be a rival. You know, like, there's nothing wrong with that thought. Yeah. Maybe you're fueled by pure spite. You know, whatever. Maybe. Wow. Oh no! I spilled my cup. My keyboard! Keyboard is safe. Bluebird! Bluebird has been caught in the tsunami. He is a little moist now. Oh no. Oh, my notebook. Hold on. Bluebird. It's okay, I'll put him in the dryer. Bluebird will be fine. Keyboard is fine. Everything's fine. Let me get a paper towel. I will be right back. Alright, I'm back. Sorry about that. Sorry about that. I wiped the table up. It's okay. I went to hydrate and then spilled my entire water bottle on my desk. Which, it's only a mason jar. I drink out of mason jars because I don't want to buy cups. Why buy glass cups at IKEA when you can drink out of your pasta cups? Like your pasta jars, the glass ones. Just wash them out. Like why? I love mason jars. You know, there's one brand, I forgot which brand it was. But their mason jars have like Bluebird's good. He's not that wet. He's fine. Yeah. For there's one brand of pasta sauce that has like really nice mason jars. They're really thick and they have little like measurement lines on them built in. And I like to buy that brand just because I like to use the mason jar. I like the mason jars, man. Is that lame? It's probably lame. Not now. Classico! They have the Atlas mason jars with the markings, and they know that their mason jars are good because what they do with the sticker, they put very little glue on the sticker so that you can reuse the jar. And I think that is great. I think that's amazing. Yeah. Yeah, they make the stickers not so hard to peel off because they know people are using them. So yeah, if you're struggling for glassware because of various reasons, highly recommend classical pasta sauce. Yeah. Yeah, highly recommend it. Yeah, you can get them handled. You can also go on Amazon and buy like lids for them, which I have. I have like reusable lids for them, like a coffee cup lid. I have yeah, like the straw top. I have a normal screw, like a plastic little lid to reuse so you can store stuff. Yeah, and if you have a lot of them, you can even use them instead of like Tupperware. Like if you have soup left over, you could put it in the jar. Really nice. Really nice. Very economical. They last forever too. And you get pasta sauce. Especially if you're struggling to eat some months. You probably don't have enough to... How do you say this? If you're struggling to eat some months, my guesses are you're not gonna go to IKEA to buy new glassware, right? So, might as well. Hello? Would you ever buy uranium glass? I don't know if it's safe to use. I know there's uranium ceramic ware, and that's perfectly fine to use. But I wouldn't go out of my way to get it. Simply because I'm not too much of a collector, guys. I just kind of do economic granny things to make my life easier. Sponsoring a bottle of Heinz ketchup. Thank you, Komachi's Archive. Thank you so much. I have 2 extras in my pantry right now. Bought some glassware and got some free pasta sauce with exactly. It's not sponsored, by the way. I'm not sponsored by Classico, but please sponsor me, Classico and Heinz. I'm looking at you. I'm waiting for my Heinz sponsorship. I want to be the face of Heinz or Classico. Ketchup beverage recipe? You just drink straight ketchup. I don't know what you guys think a recipe is. But we're just drinking straight ketchup up in here. I don't know if you guys need a recipe for that. Free containers, free? Can I get free pasta sauce? Classico! I will thank you forever for feeding me. Free pasta sauce. I will die. Please. Thank you for the super chat and 30HRT membership pre-order. No pressure, but Susan. Yeah, Susan is... I don't know when she's gonna give Heinz tipped $1. Only Heinz. What about Heinz ketchup? I've had Heinz ketchup, but Heinz is my #1 brand. I only buy Heinz when there's no Heinz. But it's good. It's good. I just have more brand familiarity. Dude, Susan is doing everyone dirty. I don't have memberships. Why would you give me monetization but not memberships? Like, why? Why does that make any sense, Susan? Please explain to me. Why? Why did you give me monetization but not memberships? It's very sussy. Very sussy of you, Susan. Susan. Susan hate. Susan's sus. She's super sus. Who knows what she's doing right now? Probably spending time on a yacht with some shady businessmen. Will I get demonetized for that? Hope not. Susan's hit $1. Sorry, showing pepperonis on stream disqualified you from membership. Apply again next year. I showed pepperonis only 2 days ago. You've denied me membership for an entire month. Stinky bitch. Language? I hate Susan. Susan hate. Now I'm really gonna get membership. I'm never gonna get membership. I'm never gonna get membership. But it's fine. It's fine. I will email them again. What? She's stinky. She's stinky. Gone from the platform for calling her a stinky bitch. But the thing is, I think many people have said worse things on stream, so I'm not too worried. I'm not too worried myself. I'm not too worried. Send them the lyrics to Dagoth Wave and they'll surely give you a membership. Susan can't take those supa. She can take her 30 stinky %. She can take that. Whatever, Susan. If she touches a cent more, I will riot. I will riot. Give me back my cookies monies. We still can you use another service. Yeah, I have a Streamlabs donation link down below. Though I appreciate either or. I don't really mind either way because, to be fair, I miss a lot of tips when they come on the screen because my actual screen that I have you guys on is a little farther in the back, and sometimes I miss them because my font, I need to change it. But if you super chat, I can see it in the chat very easily, so there's a give and take for both. I try to catch them when I can, but a lot of times I sadly miss them and disappoint everyone. But it's just a skill issue, you know. It's a skill issue. Another skill issue. Out of many that I have. I'm also where do I get those drawing skills? From torturing myself for a long time. over art. Yes. Shiina Uruka Violin collabs. Listen, guys, it's when I said I used to play the violin, I mean a long time ago. As in childhood a long time ago. As in when I was not legal a long time ago. Many decades ago. Okay? So, I forgot a lot of things, including how to read sight read notes. I used to be able to sight read. I can no longer do that. All I can tell you is I know the strings on the violin are G, D, A, E. Da 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 da. Because we had to tune the violin every single day ourselves, and I was too broke. The family was too broke to buy me a tuning machine thing, a little beeper. So I had to do da 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 G D A E. Yeah, still remember till this day. Still remember. GD, there's no T. GDAE. There's no T in notation. There's no T in notation, guys. Grand Theft Auto Teeny. Thank you for the tip, Dracon. Love how chill your streams are, Meemaw. Keep being you. Thank you. What are T notes? What are those? What are those? I've never heard of those. But yeah, violin is like one of those things. I was forced to practice a lot, like 4 hours a day. When I was a kid, and I think that killed it for me. I think it was all because my violin teacher told me that I was a 1 in a million talent. And so my parents took that I was a prodigy. Which I definitely was not a prodigy. I might have been musically inclined, but you could not call me a prodigy. Like, that was not the right. But, you know, parents. Parents. Yeah, and that just killed the joy for me, you know? And, I just quit after getting so sick of it, you know? I do miss it. I do miss violin. But I'm not sure if I miss it. I still don't miss what I went through before. Yeah. Yeah. And I've really wanted voice lessons since I was a little girl. But, you know, playing an instrument looks way cooler to parents than if you were to just be like, oh, my daughter uses her voice as an instrument. Like, you're not gonna get like the respect points from the other parents at the PTA meetings, you know? So so you had to learn an instrument. That's how it was. That's how it was. Unless like you, I feel like everybody learns a recorder when they're young, but after your recorder lessons, at least where I come from, after you learn recorder, then when you get to a certain grade, you have to graduate the recorder into like an actual instrument. And for me, that instrument was the violin. The moment I picked up a violin, you know, this was kind of terrible. I still feel really, really bad for. Okay, so I guess I'll just tell the story. When I was in like elementary school, that's when you start playing your first major instrument, right? And I remember I just transferred to this new school. And I was a nobody. But it was a rich girl school. Everybody was very well off. And my family was not particularly well off at all, you know. Single parent household. Just a lot of, you know, we were there because of circumstances. Yeah. And then so I started violin that year. And keep in mind, some of these girls have been playing the violin for years with private lessons and tutoring, and I just picked up the violin literally 2 weeks ago, and we did a playing test. And in an orchestra are several things you need to note. First row, it's like your ranking is depending on your seat in the orchestra, right? So first seat, first row, you're gonna be the most powerful player. And the first row kids are probably like the top 10, top 5, depending on how big your row is. And I showed up to school, ended up first row, first seat by playing Twinkle Twinkle Little Star after never having lessons. And so I learned later on from those girls that they were like so scared of me when I first appeared. Cause you know how strict those parents are, right? I didn't know it was a big deal back then. I had no idea that there was like a ranking in the orchestra. I was like, oh nice, I get to sit in front. You know? Like that's... It wasn't until later on that those girls were like, oh my god, like it was crazy. Remember elementary school when you were always first seat, first row? Yeah. Like, what? Wait, I didn't know that was important. Yeah, I didn't know. So yeah, I'd say I was musically inclined as a child when I was very young. But yeah, I wouldn't say a 1 in a million talent. I wasn't a prodigy. I wasn't ever gonna go to like the menuing competition for young violin prodigies. Like that wasn't ever gonna happen. But I was inclined. Yeah. Yeah. Maybe I was 1 in a million. Listen, I don't know if I have enough drive for that particular thing to be the center of my life. I was interested in a lot of other things. I was already drawing by then. It was just another thing I was doing. Because my school needed me to, and my parents wanted me to. So I was like, okay, I'll play an instrument. Yeah, why not? Why not? You guys should have known the terror in my soul when we finally got a tutor, because my parents were like, oh my god, this girl might have a talent. And they gave me lessons even though we couldn't like barely afford any other things. And the teacher said I was extremely talented, like very talented. The fear in my heart when I heard that, when I looked at my mother's face when he told this to her, I still remember. The sheer terror that rang through my heart when I knew that this meant that I was gonna have to dedicate at least 2 hours of my day to practice every single day, along with all the homework I had. Man. Man. Terror in my heart. I'm like, listen, I'm just playing this for fun. And I don't know if it's gonna be fun anymore. Like legitimately, like, is this gonna be fun? And I do realize that it is quite a privilege to be able to say I went to a rich girl school and played an instrument and had all this opportunity. But man, it was soulless. It was soulless. The expectations were high. The expectations are very high. Yeah, basically, my grade school education was very rigorous. Very, very rigorous. I went to one of the top high schools in the nation. It was so rigorous. I don't know. Barely slept. I don't remember what it was like. I don't remember what it was like. Oh, it was so many sleepless nights. I don't even know. You're best YouTuber ever. Yeah, I ended up as a YouTuber anyways. What the hell? What the hell? What happened? What's the point of my education? What's the point? What's the freaking Yeah, we took AP classes. Our valedictorian had like a 5.0, 5.4 something GPA. I didn't know that was possible. I was considered stupid at my 3.8. I had a 3.8 GPA, and that was not good enough. Absolutely not good enough. But if you go anywhere else, that's a pretty good GPA. Yeah, man. It was not good enough. Yeah, it was one of those schools. You know what wasn't fair though? If you go to one of those top schools, you think cram schools don't exist in the West? They absolutely do. They absolutely do. If you went to a rich kid's school and SAT season was around, you think cram schools only happen in Asia. No. They exist in the West. And they're very expensive. They're very expensive. Yeah, and our family couldn't afford these expensive cram schools. No, not Sylvan. There was like some crazy ones that will guarantee your child get the top score. They will guarantee you. And you had to go there like every day after school. And like I couldn't afford that. So I wasn't in the cool kids club. I wasn't in everybody's cram school that everybody's going to. Like there's a bit of camaraderie in the suffering that was cram school, and I just didn't have the funds to go, so yeah. Pros and cons of going to such a school. Yeah. Yeah, the culture was whack. The culture was very whack when I was in school. Because I remember when everybody graduated and you were gonna go to college. Of course, this is a rich kid school, so there's a lot of entitled feelings. Kids felt like they were entitled to success because their parents always told them, we got the money, you will get good grades, and you will make it into your top school, and like they fostered the environment where everybody felt entitled to their top pick, right? So I remember, and this is back when Facebook was still like the main thing. Like, no, everybody had a Facebook because I'm a freaking boomer. And I remember the absolute menhero breakdowns from some of these kids. They were like, I didn't make it to Harvard. My life doesn't matter anymore. Everything sucks. I have to go to Polytechnic or Cal Poly. Like it was some serious. I was just sitting there like, oh my god. I can't believe I have to go to freaking my second pick. Oh my god. You see whatever isn't good enough. Yeah. It was a lot of that, like, I'm like, oh my god. Yeah. It was rough, so needless to say, I didn't really jibe along with a lot of my classmates after that. Yeah, the weeble boy. Yeah, I didn't make it into an Ivy League. My life is over. I have to go to Cal Poly. Like, oh my god. But yeah. Say goodbye to Harvard, Yugi. Yeah. Yeah, that was the vibe, you know? I hope they chilled out over the years. I really hope they did. Because that's not really a way to be. Thank you for the tip, Mr. Euro. The funny part is just going to a magnet school basically tanks your chance of getting into Harvard. They end up having quotas for schools like that. Exactly. There's a drawback for the school system, right? So let's say you start out in a very, very good neighborhood, you know, with a lot of rich kids, and from elementary school, you're given a solid foundation, like absolutely solid foundation. And your education is great, you know? You can do freaking mental math. You are crazy. You are advanced. You are in high school level by the time you're like start middle school. But once you get to high school, if you stay in that district and you're like not the top 1 percentile, you're better off transferring out of the district to another normal high school that's not top 100 or whatever. Because then you're gonna stand out there as a student, you know what I mean? But if you stay in your district, you're just gonna be like 3.8 GPA? Absolute garbage, Yugi. Say goodbye to your dreams. Yeah. So it was kind of like that. Get a job, Yugi. Yeah. I know it's like a very privileged sort of rant that I went on right there. Because I had the wonderful I had the wonderful opportunity to experience that like a solid early education, which a lot of people are not able to have. And I'm very thankful for it. but it doesn't come with it. It comes with its own issues, right? Like the kids are very different. They're very different. Yeah. 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 It comes with its own issues. Like the people you meet, they're just, I don't know. They're just a little bit disconnected from the rest of the world. Like they don't realize how entitled they think they are to success that like other people have to, I don't know, do a lot for, you know what I mean? Like they know that success is not automatically there for them. Yeah. Yeah, it's weird. It's weird thinking back about some of the conversations I've had with people and how weird it was, you know? Oh man, yeah, one of the friends we had a grudge against the rich kids school we played against because of how they interacted with our team. Yeah. We've had some of those too, where one of our soccer team was very disrespectful to like this other school that was not well off. They were known as the worst high school in the city at the time, and we played them, and our team was just not was not respectful at all, and it was a lot of questionable comments were made. Let's just put it that way. It was very strange. It was very strange. I don't know how to draw this collar to make it look good. Hold on. No, you can't pay. I mean, you can't really pay for your GPA, but you can pay for tutoring and extra resources that your normal kid won't be able to, your normal family won't be able to afford. You know what I mean? Yeah. Yeah. Like I don't deny the hard work that the top people put in to be the top. Like those kids do not have any fun. You know what I mean? They don't have any fun. Everything is set up for them, and it makes it easier and yet harder. I understand that. But yeah, it did make for interesting observations, I suppose. Yeah. It's like always, the grass is always greener on the other side. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not under any illusions. Yeah. It does make a difference in the long run. Those kids are working for hedge funds now. You know, like, they're no longer kids. They're working for hedge funds now. They run the world. But they don't know a lot about the world at the same time. If that makes any sense. And those are the people who... Yeah. Yeah. Susan's not the world, guys. You guys are being on Stinky Susan's payroll? No. These companies have a lot of money. They're not like Susan, you know? They're not like entertainment companies. These companies are names you don't really hear unless you're in the financial district. or financial sector. Like, these are big companies that fly under the radar. You know what I mean? Susan has a lot of money, but there's a lot of companies that run the world, but you don't really hear their names super often. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I feel very fortunate to have been able to see this facet of the world. It gives you perspective the more people you meet in your life. Not all good, but perspective is good. Perspective is good, I would say. What's perspective on this picture coming along? I'm sorry I'm working so slow. I'm like derailing. We're just talking about some of my childhood. Some of my childhood. Since I know some of you want to know a little bit more about me. Yeah. About me as a person. No progress? It's hard to draw on stream, guys. It's not easy. Stuck on this necktie for a while now. I've been stuck here for a little while now. It's okay though. It's mostly Zatsudan. Yeah, when I'm drawing, it's just mostly Zatsudan. I'm not even gonna lie. It's... I'm not sure how many people actually come here for the art. It's mostly like, oh, Ketchup with Shiina time. Get to learn more about me. I'm gonna tell some funky stories, and we're gonna have fun and relax. Which is what I needed, to be honest. Because I was having quite a rough week. I don't think I could do another Dark Souls stream so fast. Ketchup with Shiina, that's really smart. It's really smart. We should have a Zatsu called that. That'd be so cute. I would like that. That'd be so cute. Let's see. I drink ketchup. Everybody always asks me why do I have ketchup next to me. It's my beverage of choice. It's It's my beverage of choice. Very much so. Now if I could draw these boobas properly, that'd be great. But I am struggling on this one, my guys. I'm struggling. It's okay if you don't like ketchup. That's just more ketchup for me. That's just more ketchup for me. Ketchup is a condiment, a sauce, a soup, and a beverage. In this house. Hold on. I'm struggling. I'm struggling with the boobas. Hold on. They don't look right. They don't look right. They looked okay on the sketch, and then now that I'm doing more, they do not look right. Hold on. Oh, Paco, what are you drawing? What are you drawing? What are you drawing, Paco? Let me redraw the booba. Let me re-sketch out the boobas. Pippa Senpai, nice, nice. Ina. Ina. Are you gonna have drawing streams, Paco? I keep drawing boobs too small because I'm used to small boobas. Probably yes when you feel ready. Okay. They're mostly Zatsus. You don't need to feel too pressured. They're mostly Zatsudans. in my experience, at least. Sticking out too much. Oh man, I'm struggling. Okay, hold on. Gen 2 drawing collab? I want one. I want a drawing collab, but I don't know how many Gen 2s are comfortable with drawing on stream. I want to do a Gardic phone collab one of these days. One of these days. Yeah, Gartic would be so much fun. Like, actually, unironically, so much fun. It would be so great. Yeah, it's chaos. It's fun. I want to do the animation one. I've seen some YouTube clips of some big art streamers playing Gartic Phone. And they were... doing the animation one. Yeah, Rubber Ross. Rubber Ross. It just looks so fun. I really want to do it. I'll be very honest. I'm not good at planning collabs. I'm not really good when I don't get a lot of replies, and then I get really busy with my work and things fall through. I don't know. I'm so bad with that kind of thing, because then if I don't get enough replies, I'll just forget about it. And then just go on to the next thing I'm working on. Yeah. Oh, you seen the vegan girls playing it? Yeah. Yeah. Me, Panko, and Arena can draw in this gen. Everybody's super talented. Some of them are just too shy to draw some stuff on stream. Iri can scribble. Yeah, she can scribble a bit. Yeah. What the F? I love Panko. You guys better. You guys better love my gen mate. I will be very upsetty if I hear you guys didn't like my gen mates. I will riot. Oh my god, why can't I do this today? I am negative drawing ability today. Why did I agree to do this? How does Eeyore's thing work? Should have done my warm-ups. It's not gonna help on a day like this. It's not gonna help. It's not gonna help today. I told you guys when I started, I'm having a very art blocky sort of crappy day. I can't draw every day. Some days I get into this place where I'm just like, well, things are gonna look kind of trash today. But that's fine. That's fine. We'll just have a chat and deal with whatever it turns out like. The art still looks pretty, thank you. Thank you, Panko. I appreciate it. Usually don't get comfortable. Usually for me, I can always tell whether or not a drawing will look up to standard just through the drawing stage. This is not it. This is admittedly not it, but that's okay. That's okay. I'm gonna draw her holding guns, but funny that I thought I could draw guns today. Funny that I thought I could draw guns on the battle maid today, but you know. Whatever, old lady. I dragged myself into this. I dragged myself into this. I will drag myself out. Does the rest of the body drawing go faster after the head and face is done? No. Absolutely not. Not in my experience. Not in my experience, friends. I know the drawing goes faster if you can get the torso down perfectly the first go. That's what they told me in figure drawing class when I had that. And they were right. Yeah, they're pretty correct on that. On that front, for sure. I would say. You can save some time by skipping clothes, yes. But you need to learn how to draw folds, so you can't really skip anything at all. When you're a learning artist, you try not to, at least. Skipping things bad. Bad. Oh yeah, naked body. Honestly, it's one of my favorite things to draw. I love drawing. I love drawing naked body. I love curves and musculature. Just flesh. I love drawing flesh. It's so interesting. I'm an anatomy enjoyer, appreciator. Whoa, what's so shocking? I think most artists like drawing the body. Well, at least most anime artists. I don't know about like normal artists or like landscape artists or whatnot, but for most anime artists, we are all naked body appreciators. Very much so. There's no escape from the pervy ways if you're an anime artist. You just can't. You just can't. Bob Ross is not an anime artist. Bob Ross is not an anime artist. I don't know what you guys are on. He's not an anime artist, guys. Bob Ross? They need a Bob Ross anime. Will they ever come out with that, you think? I don't think his family would allow such an atrocity. I don't know if his family would allow such an atrocity to occur. Bob Ross Shiina outfit? You want me to wear an afro? Is that what you guys want? You guys want me in an afro? Is that what I'm hearing here? Afro and beard? I don't know, man. I don't know, man. Am I allowed to? Am I allowed to do that? I should be. I don't know what rules that would break. As long as Bob Ross's family doesn't come out of the woodwork to destroy me, then it should be fine, right? It should be fine. It'll be a fishman problem. Perhaps. I'm gonna shorten the legs a little bit here. I think I made them too long. Defile Fishman's dream of an idol company? Sakuna's idol dreams? They're already dead. Sakuna's idol dreams are long dead, my friends. They're long dead. I try. I really gave it a good old try. Up until now. I gave it a good old try. I barely lasted a week, yeah. Barely lasted. As it was ordained. As it was ordained. Idols are overrated. Are they? I think they're kind of great. I love idols. I love idols. It was my dream. It was my dream to be an idol. I'll just shorten the legs later. Yeah, Sakuna told me too that we were gonna be the say-so gen, right? And I tried the say-so thing, and legit management was like, you need to stop trying to be so say-so. And I'm just like, but I'm getting mixed messages, my friends. What are you saying now? Hello? I was so confused. I was so confused. And by that point, I feel like my gen mates were already like starting to unsay so. And I was like, okay, well, I don't know what's going on here, so I'm just gonna do what I want to do. You know? I'm not a very like unsay so person in general though, so I don't know what they want. I can be a little yeah, but I'm kind of just chilling. I don't have a very yab personality. I might be a sad girl. but I'm not very yap. Yeah. Rie was never say so. Rie was never say so. I don't know how she convinced you guys that she was say so, but she was never say so. And that includes pre-debut. You never thought she was. Okay, at least we're on the same page. At least we're on the same page. Yeah, she was not say so, not even in pre-debut. She was always a little bit unhinged. just a tad. Just a little biddle, you know? Nothing too crazy. I actually feel like she's gotten a little more unhinged after debut, if that's possible. Personally, I think she's gotten a little bit more unhinged. And we spent the most time with each other, me and Rie. We have spent so long sitting in VC with each other every single day. Every day. Yeah, VC jail, like legit VC jail. She's not even at 1% of her power. Yeah, don't worry about me adjusting things as I go. That's what I do. Sometimes I just don't like how something turned out and I have to go fix it. Okay. There we are. More ketchup? Why do you need more ketchup? There's just a bottle here. You can get your own ketchup. Get your own ketchup. Don't know why you would need that. No stealing mine. You gotta get your own. Is what I'm trying to say. There's plenty more in the pantry, McCookie. Plenty more where that came from. You just can't have mine. It's unsanitary to share ketchup. Especially one that I've already glugged out of. You know? Maybe next time? Sharing ketchup? Is that what you... My ketchup tastes better because the secret ingredient is crime. What crimes have I committed, chat? What crimes have I committed? You tell me. Chat listing cute crimes. Heart theft. You guys are so cheesy. You guys are so cheesy. Oh my gosh. Stay cheesy, my friends. Stay cheesy. She's gonna be holding 2 guns. Cause she's an assassin. If you guys didn't know her lore. If you guys didn't know her lore. But I don't want to draw hands yet. I'm sure you guys understand. I'm sure you guys understand. Maybe I just don't want to draw hands today. And I'm slacking. But that's fine. Is this Remy? Does this look like Remy to you, my friend? It's Yori. It's Yori. Does this look a thing like Remy? Doesn't look like a thing like Remy. Remy's hard to draw, guys. Remy has a lot of details. Godspeed to all you Remy artists. Who would win a company-wide fist fight? Ooh, that's a good one. I'm not sure. I'm not sure right now. Who's the most feistiest? I'm inclined to believe Yuri. Seeing as I feel like she's like the most energetic. Oh, Mi-chan too. Mi-chan might win. She might win a fist fight. Hold on. Sorry about that. Something happened in the kitchen. Something dropped. And I was like, what? Is it a ghost? Am I haunted? Am I haunted? Does Pippa really live in my walls? Does Pippa Senpai really live on my walls? That's the real question. Corner denial. Man, you guys have seen that so many times. You guys are still... still mesmerized by the corner. She's chewing my cords right now. Perhaps. Perhaps she is. And I'm gonna let her. Okay. How to know who is your walls? If there's mold, it's Pippa. If there's no mold, it's Yuri. How are you not sure if it's not Remy? If there's mold. Isn't that like a sign of Remy too? It's also Remy's calling sign. That's also Remy's calling sign. Confusing. Remy's in my fridge? No, my fridge is clean. It's too clean. My fridge is sparkly clean. Unfortunately. Not a mold in sight. Not for long. What do you mean not for long? It's been clean for years. What do you know about my fridge? What do you know about my fridge, chat? Cable damages Pippa. Man, really suffering. This drawing is not happening well. Drawing long hair is... pain. Pain incarnate. Pain incarnate. I need to draw her arm thingies and her gloves and her hands and everything else. Hand. I need a reference. Hold on. Okay, there it is. There we are. And then we're gonna just draw the rest of the fingies. We'll redraw the hand later. For now, I just gotta get something going. Also, I'm getting tinnitus from stress this week. Do you guys ever get tinnitus? It's so annoying. It's so freaking annoying. I am getting the full smorgasbord of stress symptoms now. The full smorgasbord. We love to see it. Ears ring whenever they feel like it, but like never super bad. Yeah, it comes and goes for me. When I'm having a rough week, I get more tinnitus. But if I'm having a good time, no tinnitus. Since I had a pretty stressful week, I've been having some pretty rough bouts of tinnitus lately. Not gonna lie. Yeah, hag glove. Yeah. It's an old lady thing, huh? It was an old lady thing, so I didn't say anything until now. I'm like, oh man, my ears are doing a little buzz, you know, like a Yeah, when they use it in movies, I hate it. I know they do it for effect, but you know, I would really appreciate it if they didn't do that. Like, who asked for this? Who asked for this? No one, that's who. Man, I don't know how to draw a gun. Listen, machines? Not really my thing. We're just gonna draw some weird shape and call it a gun. Because I can't be bothered right now. It's not the day. It's not the day for a gun. But the whole point is just get the idea down. Deal with it later. Deal with it later. Gun is gonna look sweet. No, it isn't. But thank you for believing in me. That really is reassuring. But it's not good. I have to redraw it several more times. I have to draw it several more times, my friends, in order to get it to a place that I'm happy with. But for now, to get the idea forward for this stream, I will simply just draw a shape. I will simply draw what is necessary. That's a toy gun. That's like a Nerf. That's a Nerf gun. This is why I always prep before streams. Like, I usually have the sketch out and like really difficult parts done. So all I would need to do on stream is to like line art or draw in the parts that I'm comfortable with drawing. But unfortunately, we didn't do that this time. So we're just out here. The Yu-Gi-Oh route? Okay, I know that they took out like Kaiba's guns. I know Kaiba shot people at some point. But the Funimation version, they were like, no, Kaiba can't shoot people on a kids show for children's card games, and then they took it out. But I disagree. I totally think Kaiba should shoot people for children's card games. That would have made things so much more interesting. That would have made things more interesting. So yeah, I watched the whatchamacallit, the dub version, the sub version, and I was like, wow, the story's even much different. They changed so much. Oh, is Bandit Keith? No, Kaiba used a gun to, or was it he blocked a bullet with the card or something? I forgot. It was something ridiculous. I watched the Yu-Gi-Oh series like 3 times and I still forgot. What a shame. Stuff was gold. Yeah, I watched the original Toei animation version too. The Yu-Gi-Oh before it was about duel monsters. I watched all of it. The green hair Kaiba. I have great love for green hair Kaiba. He was so unhinged. He was so unhinged. There's no way to really describe how unhinged episode 0 was, or like season 0. Highly recommend it if you guys are not familiar with it. I would highly recommend giving season 0 a go because dang. They were legit killing people. It was wild. It was wild. They he burned somebody to death, like Yugi burned somebody to death in a McDonald's. Sir, this is a McDonald's. Thank you for the $2 tip. AK. Yeah. He burned somebody at your local McDonald's. I don't know if there's anything more unhinged. Sir, this is a Mickey D's. Please leave. Yeah! Highly recommend season 0. Highly recommend if you like Yu-Gi-Oh! Sorry, I'm gonna take a break. I'm gonna stretch my wrists. Because my wrists are dying. And I'm not doing well. Oh, I'll probably have to redraw this later. Again. For the 3rd time. But let me save this first. Work related. There we go. There we are. I'll probably have to work on this a little more. Change the face. I don't really like how I did the face. I need to finish the hair. The guns too. There's a lot I need to do. I have to go grocery shopping, guys, actually. So I have to quickly go. But it was fun talking today. I hope you guys enjoy learning a little bit more about me. More about me? Yeah, I have to go buy... Do you guys know mung bean popsicles? They're great in the summer. Yeah. I need to buy more food that is better for my sensitive tummy. I am so... My tummy is so sensitive lately. Oh my gosh, I can barely eat food. Anything special? Mung bean popsicles, yeah. Yeah. With mint? Ooh, so good. So good. So freaking good. Amazing comfy stream. I'm happy you guys liked my rant. My rant about going to rich girl school. Yeah. Who's on? I think I set up the raid for Irie today. I set up the raid for Irie, so I will see you guys there. Yeah. I'm not rich. I was there for circumstances that I can't talk about, but you know. Oh man. Okay. Otsukaresama deshita. Okay, I'm not rich. If I was rich, would I be a VTuber? I'd probably fund all my own stuff. I'd probably be a really rich indie. If I was rich, I'd have like one of those 10K models. Yeah. Yeah. I would do stuff like that. No, I'm not rich. I'd be a rich VTuber, and I'm not. I could barely afford cabbage, and I can't eat cabbage anymore, so I have to find a new vegetable. Alright. I'll talk to you guys tomorrow for more Dark Souls. Hopefully I will be okay. Alright. Jane! Bye bye! Ochina, ochinipna. Ochinipna. Bye bye!